came out of MIT and Harvard in the early 80s and then just blossomed. And so I took that on in the early 90s and worked in areas of regenerating bone and regenerating articular cartilage for our joints. And so that's still an ongoing field. It's a very, very exciting field because although we have been able to solve some of the problems, we haven't been able to address all of them. So it continues to be a challenge, but it's a very exciting field.
No, it definitely sounds so. In addition to the normal wear and tear that occurs in the body due to aging, I can imagine the extensive application in sports medicine as well. I'm sure, you know, there are many instances where this sort of research will be path-breaking in that field.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So let's talk a little bit about the other aspect of what you do in cardiovascular biomaterials. Can you talk to us a little bit about that, please?
So San Antonio is a great place to be in the area of cardiovascular research, and especially devices, because the stent that 2 million people get a new stent every year, and that basically keeps your arteries propped open so blood can flow to the heart. That was invented here in San Antonio by one of my colleagues. And so it's kind of the mecca of cardiovascular research from that point of view. So a lot of my work early on was in the area of looking at stents and looking at how we could deliver drugs from the surface of the stent, but also then a transition to areas, different areas, for instance, aneurysms in your aorta. And this is a problem that a lot of us older gentlemen will have, where the aorta that carries blood down from the heart will get a little bulge on it, just like your garden hose may sometimes get a bulge.
Yeah.
And if you don't fix it, it may pop, to use the term loosely. And if it pops inside your body, you have a few minutes. And so the way they've treated right now is as soon as they find that there is a bulge, they actually put a Teflon tube on the inside. Now, Teflon is not the best material for the body. It works, but it's not a long-term solution. So we have then applied principles of tissue engineering that I talked about earlier, trying to regrow tissue.
Right.
And we asked the question, why can't we regrow the inside of the artery or the aorta with normal tissue instead of trying to put Teflon in there? And so we came up with a biodegradable device that once we implanted in the body actually seeded it with the right kind of cells on its own. And we did animal models, and it actually regrow the inside of the aorta. So that's been very exciting. Now, it's not been proven in humans yet, and it's a long haul from here to humans. But at this point in time, the technology has been spun out as a startup company.
Watch the remaining show on ITV Gold. Subscribe to ITV Gold on Time Warner Cable Channel 1539. ITV Gold is America's first full-time television channel that caters to the South Asian community. Your favorite dramas with English subtitles. Watch movies, back-to-back songs, award-winning local news coverage, and much, much more. Subscribe to ITV Gold on Time Warner Cable Channel 1539, part of the 8-channel combo pack for $39.95. And our East Coast viewers can also subscribe to ITV on RCN Channel 476 and Cablevision on Channel 1168.